9 times before her 15th birthday. That was reality for Linda Blackmon Lowry. Her only crime? Fighting for our right to vote. Turning 15 on the road to freedom shares more of her story as one of the youngest people to march with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Also joining Miss Lowry this morning is actress Ali Sheedy, who helped bring this story to the stage. Good morning, ladies. Or should I say Professor Sheedy?
You can call me Professor.
I can see Professor. Because you really are a professor. By the way, I have to say congrats to you two. Not just for this story, but because the music director, yes, Oscar nominee, Joshua Campbell.
Yes, Joshua.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Are we all celebrating?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Okay. And as we celebrate him, we celebrate you too, because we mentioned you being arrested all those times before you turned 15, but you said it's an incident, a tragic incident at 7 that opened your eyes to the world you lived in.
Yes, that was the death of my mother. And growing up in a segregated society, you know that white people didn't like black people didn't like white people. But at the age of 7, I realized that white people hated black people so much. Mm-hmm. So I vowed at the age of 7 that I was going to change things when I got big, and nobody would ever have to grow up without a mommy again because of the color of her skin. And getting big meant the ripe old age of 13 hearing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. speak.
And that's what brings us to this moment in time,
yes,
which is what brings you into the story, because this story found you.
Yes.
Talk to us about that.
The story found me. It's a very long story.
It is, but it's your student.
And I want Linda to talk.
But you're a professor, so it was your student who actually brought this idea to you.
No. It came to me through, I do some book editing, and it came to me through that. Mm-hmm. And then Linda, I was in the right place at the right time. Mm-hmm. The teaching, Linda asked me to see if I could put it on stage. I was doing a lot of work with the kids at LaGuardia High School.
Oh, okay.
And they were really generous to us and let us use the theater space and workshop the show, and that was how it began, and it's almost 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah. And here we are, and we do have a clip from the show, so let's take a look.
Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday.
We sang to let everyone know we were on our way. We would not be ignored and we would not be stopped.
And just like that song, you overcame no matter the obstacles. So what was it that kept you going? What was it that didn't discourage you?
Determination to, I was determined, and I have been taught that determination meant if you start something, you took it to the end, no matter what the outcome. And that was from my grandmother. And I was determined to finish what I had started. I didn't know where it was going to go. Didn't have any idea that the Voting Rights Act of 1965 would be passed. But I was determined to keep moving forward.
All right, so we can get to see the show in New York, in New Jersey. You're even going to hit the road at some point, the show, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you two, like I was talking to you earlier about how you're from 2 different worlds but have the same message. What is the message you have for whoever it is that's like going to see the show, whoever it is that hears your story, reads the book, or sees it in any form?
My message is, and the message of the book, period, is to encourage young people to let them know that they have a voice and they need to use their voice. If they don't use it, they will lose it. And to motivate the older people into getting back out there and doing something to change the injustices they see. The injustices of today is more profound than just voting rights or desegregation laws in the 60s. The injustice of today is towards all humanity. And we need to get out there and and start
thanks
working
to you, we're getting the inspiration. Thanks to you, Professor. I'm gonna sign up for one of your classes. Am I allowed?
Sign up?
Do I have to be smart?
Yes.
Oh, because I'm not. All right, yes. I can't come to your class, Professor. No, I'll just stalk you. You can check out Turning 15 on the Road to Freedom, the musical based on the 1965 Voting Rights March at the theater at Riverside Church this Saturday and Sunday. You do not want to miss it.